Alrighty, welcome to another edition of Achievement College. This is Aussie Gamer 17 and we're starting right back where we left off in part 1. We're at the end of the first area. First thing you want to do is grab the gardener's trowel. You can probably grab something else of the gardener's, but what you want to do is bring it with us into this second area, into the new area. I think it's called the market or the shops, or actually I've forgotten what it's called. And it doesn't matter, guys. What you want to do is put it down here somewhere. The purpose of this is the lady is now going to think that it belongs in her shop. Now we're going to work on the first part of the list actually while we're here, because she's picked up the broom. And part of the to-do list is to break the broom. So when she tries to shoo you with the broom, grab onto it, break the part off, and just leave it there, and she'll fix that up, unfortunately. Now, when she does come back and see that trowel sitting there, she's going to put it on her shelf. What we're going to do, now at the end of the last video, I left the keys out here. We're heading all the way back to the garden and grab the keys. If the gardener has them, grab them off the gardener. And what you want to do is you want to get him to follow you. We're going to make him follow us all the way to the shop. So I'm just going to grab his attention here. If he doesn't see you straight away, just give him a honk. There we go. Yep, that's right. I've got your keys. Come this way. Come on, buddy. Now, if he catches you, which he inevitably will on this, all you do, let him pick him up and wait for him to turn around. I find it's much easier if he's already heading back the other way. Grab them back off him and off we go again. And we're going to head all the way back to the shop. Now guys, actually hang on. Just as soon as he's seen the trowel, you can drop the keys anywhere around here. He's seen the trowel now and he goes to take it, and the lady's going to come over and think, hey, hang on, you got to pay for that. And they'll have a big chat here about, you know, paying for it. And that'll mark off something on our also to-do list and our normal to-do list, guys. Now, there are speed runs for each of these areas, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cover each of the speed runs in its own video at the end of the series. So the last video in the series will cover all of the speed runs for all of the areas, guys. I've already practiced them all, and we're going to get it all done. But there we go. There's the achievement for making the gardener or someone from outside this area buy something back. Okay, now what we want to do is go and grab a pair of glasses. It's much, much easier if you distract the shopkeeper first, not like I did here. But what we need to do is make the boy wear the wrong glasses, okay? So all I'm trying to do is steal a pair. While she's grabbing those ones, I'm going to grab these ones. But yeah, it's probably easier. You'll see I stuff up a few times here by not distracting the shopkeeper before I try and steal. I would be a terrible criminal. Okay, so just pop the glasses anywhere. And now what we're going to want to do is try and make the boy fall over. So what you do is just follow him around and untie his shoelace. When he bends over to tie his shoe back up, grab his glasses off his head, grab them and run away with them. And what we're going to do is swap them with the other glasses, wherever you left them, and then go and give them to the boy, and he will pop them down in front of them. In front of him, he'll pick them up and pop them on, and that's another item crossed off our list. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I want him over near the puddle. We need him to trip in the puddle. Make sure his shoelace is done up before you get him to the puddle. Once you get him to the puddle, undo the shoelace, scare him, and he will trip over in the puddle. And that crosses that off the list, and we grab an achievement for that as well. Okay, next thing we want to do, the only remaining items left are to trap the boy in the phone booth, get on TV, and go shopping. Trapping the boy in the phone booth allows us to get on TV, actually. So what you do, find the boy, make sure he's done his shoelace back up, he's got his glasses on. You may have to help him with that if you haven't already. Find the boy and go, no, not over there, buddy. And scare him into this corner, into the phone booth. What he does once he's in there is he actually calls the lady inside the TV store. She'll go running out, but we're going to grab something else to help us get an achievement. You kind of want to distract the lady, but she's going to grab the broom, so that actually worked out perfectly for us. Grab an umbrella. She's going to go get the boy out of the phone booth. We're going to run inside the TV store, drop the umbrella, interact with the other end of the umbrella to open it. There's an achievement for that. Now you've got to flick this switch over here. It'll turn all the cameras on, and now the goose is on TV, so that crosses off that item as well. So now we need to go shopping, guys. What you need to do is find the shopping basket. It's always here. If you haven't moved it, that's where you'll find it. Just at the bottom left of the store. And now I'm going to drag the basket all the way over this way. I'm going to drag it past her. You don't want her to see it. Luckily, she's preoccupied making a little no gooses sign. Gooses. I don't think that's a word. Anyway, we're going to drag it over here. You can probably just leave it out on the road as well, guys, but a couple of the items are already over here. Anyway, so now we're going to tip over this garbage can. Now, what you'll see me do here is I actually grabbed the apple because I was testing out. You'll see on the list of things that you need to put in the shopping basket, fruit and veg. I was just testing whether this would count as fruit. It doesn't, from what I can tell. But what you do need from the trash can is the toothbrush. Pop the toothbrush in there. Go on, in you get. There we go. And checking here, see that fruit and veg is not crossed off. So we'll grab something from the market. Once again, guys, a lot of these things come from the shop, and you should probably distract the shopkeeper. But I tried to get lucky here a couple of times, and I definitely... See, I saw that she was going for the broom, so I thought, oh, maybe I'll be able to get it. But I couldn't. But not to worry. What you do is just drop the item far enough away, run back until she decides, oh, I do need the broom, and she'll drop whatever she's got. And we should be able to run down here and grab it and go put it in the basket, guys. So I try and get lucky a couple of times, you'll see here, and it doesn't quite pay off for me. Same thing happens with the toilet roll here, but we do the same thing again. Drop it, nice and far away. Run up here until she decides that she'll drop the toilet paper and grab the broom. There she goes. And we get away with it again here. So it's not too bad, but probably easier if you distract her. Or you could do what you see me do later, and that is lock her in the garage to steal these things. But I was trying to do these in some sort of order for you guys. Anyway, next thing we need to grab is a can of food from the shop. I get away with this one pretty easy. Go and chuck that in the basket as well. Okay, now we need a hairbrush. I wanted to go grab the broom here so that I can get the hairbrush, which is on the back just here. She doesn't like me grabbing the hairbrush though, and so I don't get away with it again. Typical. And rinse and repeat, guys. I'm going to run inside the store so she drops the hairbrush. She's going to go for the broom. I'm going to get the hairbrush back. And Bob's your uncle. We're going to pop it in the basket eventually. I swear I cut out about 5 attempts here, but there we go. And you still got to see me miss 2. Up in the back corner over here behind the trash can was the cleaning product or whatever it is. Grab that, pop that in the basket as well. And as soon as you drop the toilet paper anywhere near the basket, there you go, you cross that off the list. Now we're going to have a new item on the list, which I talked about briefly just a second ago, and that is to trap the shopkeeper in the garage. All you need to do is grab something and she'll follow you, obviously. We've seen that numerous times already. Go into the garage, she'll follow you in, drop it, run back around her, and just hit this on your way out. Hit this little drawstring thingy. There we go. She's trapped in there. Now what we want to do is load up the scales here for another side achievement, a missable achievement, guys. We've completed the high street, but what you want to do is just keep loading up the scales until it dings. And there you go. We've got our achievement for that. And that is all the achievements here, guys. Oh, and there's the bell, guys. You know what that means. Class dismissed.